Welcome back to my channel. It is here where we become more serene about our wardrobes. It is here where we discuss all about color, about style, body image and sustainability. Combining patterns in an outfit may be a next level exercise for you. Maybe something that you don't even want to consider because of its complexity. However, today I'm going to share with you some rules that you can apply in order for the patterns that you mix together to match each other. So let's go! When we mix patterns in an outfit, we have to take in consideration three essential factors: the shape of those patterns, the size of those patterns, and the color of those patterns. Certainly your style will dictate also your preference for certain patterns. You may not have all the patterns that I will feature today in my video in your wardrobe. And that's not a bad thing. You will see at the end of the video why not. In terms of shape, there are various patterns out there, but they all can be classified in two categories. First, we have the category of straight, angular or geometrical type of patterns like stripes, plaid or tartan, gingham, houndstooth or herringbone, just to name a few. Then we have the second category of patterns, those patterns that have round or oval or fluid shape, like the florals, the polka dots, the parsley, leopard, tie-dye, and so on. As a rule, an angular pattern goes very well with another angular pattern, like this herringbone printed sweater with this plaid printed skirt, or these striped pants with this houndstooth printed blazer, and this tartan red dress with a plaid coat. In the same fashion, a round or oval or fluid shape goes very well with another round, oval or fluid shape, like this leopard printed sweater with this snake print skirt, this floral t-shirt with polka dot skirt, or this floral t-shirt with floral jacket. But can we actually combine angular patterns with round patterns in an outfit? We can combine them, but more as an exception, and I have two exceptions to share with you. When we have stripes in an outfit, we can consider this pattern a really versatile one that goes very well with any type of round shaped pattern. Here you have the example of these striped navy pants that go very well with the floral jacket. They go also very well with the polka dot shirt and as well with the tie-dye top. But you can add any other type of round shape pattern and you will see that they actually match each other. And the second exception is when we have very small angular type of patterns.
Like the example that we see here of the brown houndstooth blazer that goes very well with the tie-dye blue blouse, but at the same time it goes also very well with the leopard print in the scarf. In the third image you can see another example of very small angular pattern, the herringbone blouse, together with another round pattern, the leopard of the coat. Don't mind here the skirt because the skirt is too much, it should be another one in this outfit. I'm just focusing on the very small print of the blouse together with the leopard print of the coat.
Now that we know everything about shape, let's move to the next essential factor that we need to take in consideration when we mix patterns in an outfit, namely the color. In order for two printed garments to go very well together, it is important that the colors in one of the printed garments to blend harmoniously with the colors in the other printed garment. That does not mean that the colors have to be identical. As a beginner, of course, you can start with identical colors. This is always my number one tip when mixing colors together as a beginner, because when we have identical colors, this removes the question whether this color go well together. So then we only have to go and see the shape of the patterns and also the size of the patterns to conclude whether these two garments go well together. As an example of these identical color printed garments, you can see here this blue-red skirt with houndstooth black print and the same blue-red in the zebra printed blouse and the black as well. So this is a safe choice, but we can have another example when we mix not identical colors, but actually similarly colored prints.
Like, for example, this maroon leopard sweater and the snake print cinnamon brown skirt. They are both from the brown family of colors. So choosing to mix these garments from the same color scheme is almost always a guarantee that these pieces will result in a harmonious look from a color perspective.
Of course, you can successfully mix prints that aren't necessarily in the same color scheme, but are colors that are usually going very well together. One of the strategy is to check whether one of the color in one of the printed garment is featured in the other printed garment. Here you have the example of the faux fur jacket that features in its floral print the navy color from the navy and gray striped pants. In the same fashion, the gray of the shirt matches very well the gray of the stripes in the pants. If more colors in one printed garment are featured in the other printed garment, then of course the chances for these two pieces to match each other increases. But you can also mix prints that are from very different color scheme, like the tartan dress and the plaid coat. Basically here you have to apply the same theory of combining colors I continuously share with you here on my channel. For this, of course, you have to know what colors go well together. You apply here basically the same rules that you apply when you choose your plain garments. You can see more inspiration in my videos. The size of the patterns is the third essential element when we discuss about how to mix patterns in an outfit. If you want to create that harmony that we are always looking for in our outfit and not the disharmony that the runway is accustoming us with, then you will want to mix large prints with large or medium sized prints. You can see here the example again of the floral jacket with striped pants. Here we have two large patterns, or combine medium prints with medium or small prints, like the example of the leopard with the snake print in the second image, or small prints with small or medium prints, like the polka dot with the floral print in the third example. I would say here you have also an exception when you basically can combine small patterns with large patterns, but it is very important for those small patterns to be barely visible to the eye, and then you can almost consider that these patterns are not there, or they are not impacting actually the way the whole outfit looks like. And you have here the example of the houndstooth print that you have in this red skirt together with the zebra print. If you are still finding your way and just building your style, then maybe it's safer for you to start from the beginning with maybe just one printed accessory or printed shoes. You can choose to have a printed scarf or a printed bag for the beginning, or even printed shoes, which will be a boost for your outfit. I have this saying that I like a lot. Tell me the patterns that you wear so I can tell you your style. And this is so true, because Actually, the patterns that you will like will be very much in connection with the style that you have. So for example, if you are a lady that has a classic style, most certainly you will have some stripes or plaid in your wardrobe or even some leopard prints. But if you like the romantic style, then most probably you will go for florals or polka dots. And if you are more towards the boho chic type of style, then tie-dye or parsley will be maybe your favorite type of patterns. If your style is more dramatic, then you will be keen on big geometrical type of patterns and also animal print patterns. And if you are more towards the casual type, then most probably I will find in your wardrobe some stripes, some gingham or plaid, or even conversational type of prints. Do you remember those big flamingos that were a trend some year ago? Yeah, those are the conversational prints. And maybe you will also have some tie-dye, who knows? But if you are appalled by the idea of wearing prints, then most certainly you are a minimalist. My advice is to trust your preferences and wear those prints that you like, no matter that these prints are not worn by everybody else. You do you. Patterns are personal choices and they actually tell your story and they speak about your style personality, and in addition they make you feel good, so why not wear them? But if you really don't like prints and you don't wear any type of prints, then let me know in your comments what other topic you are struggling with in terms of fashion, and I will be here to answer to that call. I'm looking forward to read your reactions, and until next time, keep it colorful.